Welcome in, first one in. Kaylee, also the first one in. We're gonna be trying some different things today. BBK, welcome in. Welcome in. It's kind of fun. What I've been really wanting to do is work on some new sounds and stuff like that. Figure out some ways to change things. Hey, what's up, Lullaby? I always wanted to ask you, is that a play on lullaby? So it's kind of cool because lullaby is like a musical thing. It's catchy, whatever it is. There we go. I had to set some stuff up here with my cameras. Is this camera the right way? No, that's backwards. I can't stand it when it's backwards. There we go. What are you all up to today? What's happening on your side of the world, guys? What's going on? Let me know. I want to know. So I'm doing this strange thing here where I'm showing you guys some of my gear. So what I wanted to do was play with that. What it is it's like a compressor that goes on everything. I kind of wanted to mess around with it today and see what I could do with it. It's Latin for the nowhere, but I also like that it sounded like lullaby. Cool. A multiple play on words kind of thing. I like that. I like that. That's cool. Hey, welcome in, Steve. Phil Smith music. Is it Smythe or Smith? I'm so sorry. But Phil's also a musical streamer, too, in case you didn't know. But we're a small, tight-knit community here. Go check out his channel. He's doing his thing all the time on Twitch and YouTube. He's got that explosive kind of rock and roll energy. I love it, man. He's super positive. Love seeing you, brother. What do you guys want to hear today? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a little poll here. I don't use these tools too often because I'm always like, oh, that zoom. That's not a very practical zoom, is it? Have a really slow delay going on. I didn't think it would loop that. I don't even know where my poll setting is. Oh my God. Normally I know where to set up a poll and do all that sort of stuff. I don't see it. Oh, it's in the chat window. So I have a screen set up in front of me today. This is kind of unusual. It's a big screen. So I have the chat so I could kind of see you guys by looking forward instead of sideways on my laptop. And you have to pop the chat out in a separate window and put it on a whole other screen. But now I see that's where the poll is. So I'm going to make a little poll real quick. There we go. I want to play with these tools here that other streamers get to do. Not a fan of that camera here. There we go. That's a little more useful. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me, guys. Oh, we got a new subscriber. There we go. That's nice that I could see this now. Robert Prescott, welcome in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. So what are we going to do today? What I wanted to do was play around with my outboard compression a little bit and make a couple new sounds in my synthesizer and maybe even my guitar pedal board. I don't know if I'm going to get around to that all, but it's kind of a lofty goal without a bunch of dead space, you know. So I kind of want to hear what you guys got here. For suggestions anyways. Oh, there it is. That's the compressor I want to mess around with. And I want anyone who has a decent setup at home as far as like speakers to tell me the difference between this compressor and another one that I'm going to put in. We'll see. Home streams are good for moody, depressing songs and originals. Yes. What if your originals are really depressing too? I guess that would work. All right, let's try it then. Here's a song that it's not an original actually, but a long time ago, I was really into this when I got my first looping pedal. What was it? It was a Boss RC30, I think, or an RC50. I don't know. It was only two tracks, two channels, two tracks, and I sort of worked that thing to death. And anyways, here's a song that I used to do. out our lives like a fading. All the time we keep by trying to figure out our lives like a fading. All the time we keep by trying to figure out our lives like a fading. All right, there's a good old-fashioned rock song from a band called Broken Social Scene. Let me know in the chat if you guys have ever heard of Broken Social Scene. They're a pretty iconic collective Canadian band. All right, what do we got here? What is the poll result? I said I was going to do this poll and figure out how to interact on YouTube. All right, 23% have not been subscribed. Thank you if you subscribe. Thank you if you've already subscribed. Thank you for lurking if you are still not subscribed. It's all good. Appreciate you. I just wanted to try that out. Nillaby. There's a Nillaby out there. What the heck is going on? Wait, no, Nil Bill. I'm so sorry. Nil Bill, I know you subscribed. But when I saw your name fly through the chat there, it looked just like Nillaby for a second. I was like, wow, what are the odds? And you got the Captain Picard avatar. Man, I watched a lot of Star Trek The Next Generation as a kid. A ton. Something I do every year or so that a new Game of Thrones season comes out, I tell myself I'm gonna like learn it. So I might just do a live learn here for a second. So I'm trying to hear it in my head, right? And I need a click of some kind. I messed that up. All right, let's see if this works, okay? We're brothers. Just trying this out. Forgive me if I don't get it right, okay? Give me the horns in the chat if you guys like Game of Thrones. I got a lot of work to do on that. Anyways, it's kind of fun to mess around with, especially if you like metal guitar. Thanks for the horns, guys. Thank you for the subscribe, Hugo. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Steve says he gave up after a few seasons. It's pretty epic. I mean, it's all, everything creative is subjective, so it is what it is. I've been definitely liking the new House of the Dragon, so been trying to get on board with that. Man, that thing's getting way too close to my face. Whoa. Hey, we're doing different things here, so. What's up, Neil Braverman? Welcome in. Thank you. Appreciate the like. Top drop Roberto. Hell yeah. You know what? I've been finding, especially as I play gigs out here in Tampa, especially Tampa, you'd think there's a lot of country, like, fans and folk here, and people really like their metal here. There's a big, actual, original metal scene. So every time I play metal out, I get a good response. And I've been noticing quite a bit, just for whoever YouTube sends to my channel, a lot of folks like the heavier stuff, like metal, too. Dane Cummings says, love the SG. Yeah, me too. You know what I like about SGs is it's kind of Gibson's most simple, cheapest guitar. I haven't checked prices lately. I got this thing like 6 or 7 years ago, and it's just a basic guitar, but it works so good. I end up playing it so much for my gigs just to, I don't know, it just kind of works. Works for everything. They're great guitars. Thank you for the comment on the great tone. I appreciate that. One thing I've been wanting to put together is just nothing too ambitious, but just for fun at shows, I'd like to do some Tool and stuff. So I've been trying to think of, like, how the heck are you going to do Tool, right, with a looping pedal? Because if you're new here, you might not see me too much. I don't really have a band or anything. I have groups that I play with, but most of what I do is with this looping pedal on the floor. And if you like metal, you're kind of SOL, S out of luck, because it is so hard to play metal with a looping pedal. I'm going to show you, though, kind of what I do. Wish me luck. Oh, shit. All right. Something going, you know. You just have to ditch the idea that you can get percussion everywhere. You just try and put percussion where it matters. mess that up, but you do something like. All right. There's just an idea, you know, like something like Tool. I would definitely, you'd have to work on it. I'd have to sit here and spend a bunch of time trying to work on it. But it feels so fun to just play some metal, you know. But unfortunately, you're limited with a looping pedal, so there's only so much you can do. But I think if I just sort of planned it out, I could really get through a lot of these and have sort of a fun bit at an actual live show where you get those people that are really excited to hear metal, you know? But yeah, I like all sorts of stuff. It's just good to be able to do that. Yes, Nullaby. I actually, oh yeah, so that, I think that, yes. So effects 2, this is reverb. I can control it with the keyboard. That's part of why I wanted to show that was quite the project to figure that out. But I can control the reverb and delay on my X18 with this Arturia controller. Pretty much any controller, I believe. I'm pretty new at it all. But, man, each time I actually am not streaming and I set up my stuff in the garage, I try and set up one more parameter on the keyboard to have control of, because as a live looper, oh my God, it makes such a big difference just to have quick access to change something, you know, big and important. So, yeah, that's a large part of what I do. One Shot at Glory. I love your username, all caps. Play Leather Rebel. I'm afraid I don't know what Leather Rebel is. Who's that by? Let me know. Dan Cummings, that's badass. Got to be a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. It is. Like, metal is definitely among the most fun things to play, for sure. I don't actually know this. I had some buttons turned off that I needed for that too. But I just want to show you how fun this riff is. All right. I saw someone in Kevin's chat, I think it was BVK, said, oh, man, he said it to Taz, I believe. Oh, you missed, what the heck was it? It was some song by that band there. Oh, my God. My memory's killing me. I jammed so many things in my head I don't remember. But it was funny. Yeah, it wasn't Cemetery Gates. It was something like that. Do I see man, I thought I saw somebody with the last name Caballero in the chat. Oh, yeah. I hear your guitar tone is a bit harsh. Like, are you not using an IR? Yes, that is correct. I am not using an IR on my guitar tone. I made that decision years ago because my guitar at that point, I was using a hybrid guitar that had a like a piezo electric system that I could blend in with it. And what I realized was when you use an IR, which affects your tone, and you stack layers like I do with a loop pedal in an orchestral fashion, and an IR just kind of makes a really nasty buildup of frequencies that I don't like. But I get it can sound harsh, for some things or not. And as with most things with tone, it's a give or take. Yeah, I'm not a fan personally of IRs when it comes to looping, like stacking more than like one track. I stack often like 11 to 15 tracks sometimes, so I just personally don't like the way they sound when you do that. I am in Tampa. Terry Miller. Yeah, I'm in Tampa, Florida. BVK says Pantera or some. Yeah, yes, it was Pantera Walk. That's what it was. Somebody said Walk. A says 105 watching. Yes, welcome in. Don't know where you're coming in from. This is an experiment to see who YouTube sends to me. I thought if I would play some metal, they might be sending me more metalheads than normal. Like, I'm trying to wonder if YouTube is kind of smart and it knows, oh, this guy's playing metal right now. Let's send him some metalheads, or like hard rock or whatever. I'm trying to figure out how much am I. Oh, you know what? I'm going to run a poll right now. I want to run a poll and see what you guys like. I know a lot of people like everything. I just kind of want you to put like what your most favorite thing that you would say is you about as far as a genre. Okay, so here we go. I hope you guys can hear me here. Let me disengage my my noise gate on my microphone here so you can hear me. Oh, I actually didn't have it on. Wow. Well, there we go. Okay, so what I want to do here is start with a poll. It says engage with your audience. Start a poll. Ask a question. What kind of music do you like to hear streamers play? Okay? And then we're going to have rock/blues, metal. Okay? Because doing like metal is so hard as a looper, but there's streamers who play tracks and can just bust out metal, and that's fine. Country, funky, experimental. Am I missing anything? What am I missing? What's another key genre, guys? It won't let me add any more anyways. All right. So there we go. I'm starting a poll here. So if you're not subscribed, please give me a subscribe if you can, if you like what you're hearing. This is unusual for me to be at home doing a stream. Normally, I'm like a really busy live performing musician. I do a lot of covers, and I'm always out at a venue going live. So I won't be able to interact with the chat like this very often. That's why I'm trying to do this every now and then. Okay, I'm getting some responses in the chat too. So Neil Diamond, okay. Dan Jones says Neil Diamond, which I would put that as like classic rock. Oh, Dan Cummings says he's from Newport Richie. Well, there you go. That's very close to me. Midwest A says Midwest emo. I get it. Not too many streamers are doing the emo. Neil Bill says 90s rock. And you know what? I would say 90s rock is that's like my vein for sure. Overall, if I had to select one thing, it'd probably be that. Nathan Drawdy says, I like glues. I imagine you mean blues. I myself am a fan of vacuum cleaners and various adhesives too, because I'm in my shop here and those things definitely come in handy. Playing stuff that you care about is where it's at. That is true. You got to play what you care about. Robert Frescott from Long Island, New York. I knew somebody from Mount Shasta who was from Long Island, New York. She was from Sag Harbor. Dina. Metal. Thierry. Oh, see, Thierry, I didn't know you like metal. Hugo says Pink Floyd. Me too, man. I love Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd, man, that's like my jam too. I've been saying I'm gonna be working on like Dark Side of the Moon and like some cool stuff like that. And man, I'll tell you this: that song "Money" is a lot to pull off, and it's sort of been a thing I've been saying I'm gonna get to eventually. Here's a little something that came out in the '90s.
Summertime in the living's easy. Roger's on the microphone with Boss and G. The people in the stands to the G2E. We're quite about to represent the LBC. You, me, and Louis, we gonna run through the body and dance to the rhythm, it gets harder. Me and my girl, we got this relationship. Love her so bad, but she treats me like shit. I'm locked down like a penitentiary. There's better loving all over, and when she gets home, there's none there for me. Summertime and the living's easy. Roger's on the microphone with Boss and G. The people in the stands to the Clearwater. We're quite about to represent the LBC. You, me, and Louis, we gonna run through the body and dance to the rhythm, it gets harder. We'll take this bed from off my burning sun is on the rock. I said I'm gonna do it for a while. I said I'm gonna pay myself. Show this bitch we from off the shed. See what? Summertime and the living's easy. Roger's on the microphone with Boss and G. People in the stands to the G2E. We're quite about to represent the LBC. You, me, and Louis, we gonna run through the body and dance to the rhythm, it gets harder.
All right, I'm just doing a sample of that one because, as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, part of the goal of this stream is to find some new sounds in my Arturia, what is it called? It's the V collection. I don't have the full V collection. I have like the Pro collection, which was like $200 or something like that. And this was one of the last sounds I sort of chose. Kind of fun with that sweeping filter, you know?
It's summertime and the living's easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Daddy's rich, your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry.
All right, welcome in new people. Sonia, thank you for joining us. D808. Hey, D808. Is that by chance a reference to this sound right here? I'm pretty new to 808s. I've been struggling to get the aftertouch just right on mine. But yeah, anyways, so I kind of wanted to find some new sounds. I wanted to do some metal, possibly work on something related to Pink Floyd so I could finish my Dark Side of the Moon thing. And yeah, find some new sounds. It looks like the poll. I'm gonna just check in on that poll real quick with people we got hanging out and coming in here. Looks rock and blues. Okay, see, that's good for me to know. I love the blues. I believe Jack White said something to the effect of like, anytime you want to get deep into rock and roll or anything like that, you're going to be on a freight train straight to the blues. I thought that was kind of cool. Or I'm paraphrasing. It was something like that. I thought it was pretty cool. Okay, good to know. We got predominantly, by a large margin, rock and blues folks here. I like it. I'm going to keep that poll going here just for a little bit. And I'm going to turn on all chat. So me as a streamer, they give us a couple options. They give us top chat, live chat, and fan funding. So, yeah. I had top chat on. I don't know what the difference is. But yeah, I hit that, and all of a sudden, Roy Duran, I see your message. Love all the Pink Floyd you do. Sonia says she's in Brazil. Welcome in. Glad you could join us. Never Not Whammy. See, you just showed up too all of a sudden. I hate to say it. It's like in this particular chat or that moment, YouTube decided it wasn't top. I have no idea what its qualification for that is. So A always tells me to make sure I remember to turn on live chat. I just got it on now. All right. What else should we do, guys? I think what I was going to do is look at my super chat history and try and do possibly something that was requested that I wasn't able to do. There was someone who was asking for some Blondie. The only thing with doing that on a live stream, though, is I have to pull up the original recording, and I don't want to get extra copyright strikes. But this is good because I'm getting that crackling sound that was bothering me during my last stream. I definitely like to figure out what that is. This probably has to do with a computer updating my graphics driver. I bet you. It probably gave me the gaming driver instead of the studio driver. Yeah, let's do another song. I don't play this song too often.
In the beginning, my hopes looking up, regress every single bump, incentive to find some peace of mind, keeps me gliding on through time.
This song's a mix of blues and rock and metal. Something for everybody.
I'm free from the voice that speaks in me, till that voice becomes extinct. Money and toys, whiskey and wine, keeps me gliding on through time. Beyond the misty, beyond the night, yeah. Turn out the light. Beyond the misty, the darkest night, yeah. Turn out the light. Beyond the misty, beyond the night, yeah. Turn out the light. Beyond the misty, the darkest night, yeah. Turn out the light.
I forget how to play it. It's been years.
Should I be more concerned? Should I be more discreet? I do indulge in a makings me. All the swine, the nickel and dime,